Ding, ding. Okay, a few thoughts. The first three things a tyrant wants to shut down are comedians, intellectuals, and artists. Why comedians? Because comedians laugh at people and they point and they poke at people. And tyrants don't like that because it threatens their total authority. Tyrants also don't like artists because the artist's job is to bring the human experience to the transcendent, or bring what is transcendent into human experience. Tyrants don't like that because that suggests that there is something transcendent beyond their realm of control. Now, the intellectual's job is to explicitly phrase and bring to common understanding what is currently outside of human understanding. Now, that also, just like art, suggests that there are things beyond the totalitarian state, and tyrants don't like that because it means they're not totally in control. So they shut down comedians, or they clamp down, try and control comedians, artists, and intellectuals. We see this happening now. Comedians and intellectuals aren't allowed to speak on college campuses because they say things that threaten their ideology. And the true, honest intellectuals are being shoved out of universities because they don't comply with gender ideology that goes against biology, for example. And then you have China running TikTok, and TikTok runs the music industry, basically, enforcing homogenized music. It's got to be quick, it's got to be flashy, it's got to have a thumping bass, and it's all got to be the same. It's a cookie cutter music, homogenized music. There's nothing transcendent about it. And so the artists are completely castrated. So things are kind of leaning towards totalitarianism. So now, what I want to do is I want to be the artist, intellectual, comedian. Now, okay, the artist part comes most naturally to me. Aesthetics come quite naturally to me. Being an intellectual, less so, but still, I like to question things and I like to think about things deeply. Comedian, that's the hardest one for me because I take things quite seriously. I'm really self-conscious, social anxiety type things. But what that means is that I've got my own inner tyrant trying to control me based on based on lies, based on false standards. People are going to judge you because X, Y, Z. Bunch of nonsense. That's the inner tyrant. And if I am the steward of my own inner tyrant, what makes me think I can stand up to the external tyrant when I'm tyrannized internally? So I want to bring down this internal tyrant. I want to be so that I can then also prevent external tyranny. Being an artist, an intellectual, and a comedian, mostly an artist. So I'm going to synthesize the three with the emphasis on the artist. And which art? For me, it's songwriting. I love songwriting. Love it, love it, love it. Storytelling through music and lyrics. Mostly want to do this through live music, experiential live music, by telling stories through songs, or just really fun live music, spontaneous flash mob type live music, and eventually just really awesome concerts, really awesome live music with full band and all that. It's going to start with just me because that's all I got. I've been working very diligently on my singing, but eventually I want to have full band behind me, putting on an awesome concert. So if you guys like that, if you guys support that, support my Patreon so that I can eventually do it full time. You can also just Venmo me or Zelle me if you want. That'd be welcome also. I don't have to work a 9 to 5 to live. And that's all I gotta say about the Vietnam War.